the best iRacers in the business.
It's the way to do it. We're in the 87 cars here at Talladega. As you see the 15 car grabbing the wall.
My goodness,
Wow.
He did it. He made it through that.
Wow.
Oh, we got contact. Oh my goodness. Oh, and he's upside down. Garrett Gusso is upside down. Mayhew's sliding.
They're not being able to stop the 7 car, losing it. He's into the grass on the tri-oval. He's going to get a penalty for that. He has no help, and this guy's got a rocket ship. Move aside, Kim Jong-un, the 46 crew can build a better rocket than you.
Your Nexus 499 champion is Garrett Gusso.
Garrett
He is the
Gusso.
winner of the 499. Garrett Gusso, you are immortal.
Welcome back, everybody, to another broadcast here on the Dega Boys Broadcasting Network. Tonight, boy, do we have a treat for you guys. It's a new mini-series that we are doing here for our broadcast side. For the first iteration, we've got the Hailie Deegan Championship Cup. It consists of 36 Deegans chasing after a championship trophy in a very short 5-race mini-series here, and we will be crowning a champion at the end of it. Will it be Deegan, or will it be Deegan? We will find out here at the end of the season. Lots of racing ahead of us tonight. We are at Talladega, the Talladegan 133 here, 50 laps around this beautiful super speedway. As you can see, practice is already underway. But before we go any further, I've got Jay in the booth. Jay, how you doing?
Oh man, I am so excited. We're here at Talladega, the Talladegan 133, 36 Deegan's gonna be rolling around this track. Like you said, I don't know who's gonna win here tonight. Could it be Deegan? Or will it be Deegan? Or maybe Deegan will upset the world and win here tonight. I'm excited. 5-race mini-series. We're gonna kick the season off right here at Talladega. This should be a fantastic race. Looking at practice times right now. Looks like we've got Deegan P1 and Deegan all the way down here in P20 as well, with a bunch of Deegans in between. So this should be interesting to see what these guys do, or these ladies do here in qualifying. Hailie Deegan in particular.
Absolutely. Real quick to the chat, we got NGB Designs, Matthew Wood, Javon Thompson. Thanks, guys, for coming out, watching this brand new series we got going on. So, before we get into any more practice or qualifying, let's take you guys straight into the race info to give you guys a little bit of a heads up on what's going to be happening here tonight around Talladega. First up, this is the Deegan Championship Cup. The Talladega 133, a track length of 2.65 miles, a track temp right now of 143 degrees Fahrenheit. Boy, that's hot! And an altitude of 540 feet. We got an ambient temperature right now of 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 84% humidity, clear skies, and a 2-mile-an-hour wind. This is the season opener here tonight. 33 degrees of banking in the turn, 16 degrees of banking in the tri-oval, a 4,000-foot backstretch. Pace car speed is 70 miles an hour. Pit road speed is 55. And every Deegan out here tonight gets one quick repair. If she gets caught up in a wreck early, you can get that opportunity to roll out your backup car and stay in the race. All right. As we now go to the track, we're watching Deegan here, who is currently topping the board in the number 15. She comes off of turn 2 to come down the Alabama Gang super stretch. Currently holds a time of 54.15. Hailie Deegan in this P2 position here. She is currently, she's in that P2 position with a 54.21. These 15 cars very fast here tonight. As they're going around Talladega, we've got a very nice spread of cars, very nice spread of time here as they roll down the back straightaway. But as I say that, we go into qualifying. Jay, let's talk about qualifying a little bit. Qualifying's a little bit of a big deal here at Talladega. Talk about it.
Yes, we're going to be rolling off 36 Deegan's deep. See where Deegan can qualify here tonight. I believe we're going to see track position be key tonight for Deegan to find victory lane. We'll see where Deegan can qualify here. First lap, right, Tom, here at Talladega. You rip the outside, build your momentum, and then you roll down the bottom lane there, and you try to carry as much speed you can for that second lap to put up a good pole time. Right now in practice, we got a 54.14 here for the fastest time for Deegan. We'll see if Deegan can best that, or if Deegan can also continue to run that same lap time here in qualifying, as we should be winding this down here any moment now, Tom. Practice is over, and there it is. Qualifying is up on the board. Let's see who takes the track first. My money's on Deegan.
Real quick in the chat, Javon, he's got $500 on Hailie Deegan. Probably winning this race. NJB Design says he's got $500 on Deegan Reckon. Matthew Wood says, I don't know. I got Deegan. She looks good. That's great.
No, she's quick. She's quick.
So here's the deal here. We're going to do some open qualifying for this Deegan Cup. As we see now Deegan take to the track. Hailie Deegan here first out. Ready to get this qualifying underway. We've got a Hailie Deegan out as well as she takes off onto the track. Here's Hailie Deegan. And we've got Hailie Deegan behind Hailie Deegan here. It's going to get a little bit of a good draft. Open qualifying. It's about getting the draft, getting the fastest lap in. What did we see in practice, Jay? Hailie Deegan topping the board. Can she do it out here in qualifying?
Well, I like the strategy here by Hailie Deegan, getting behind Hailie Deegan while Hailie Deegan pushes Hailie Deegan. This is just great here in qualifying. I can't believe this. Hailie Deegan here in a little bit of a train. We'll see what Hailie Deegan can do here in qualifying on this first lap. I like the strategy, Tom. We're going to get in a little bit of a tow here, and we're pulling out Deegan to the outside of Deegan here. But here comes Deegan to the back of Deegan. Here we are through 3 and 4. Let's see what Deegan could do this time across the line.
Deegan's going to set herself up here off of turn 4 to get a good qualifying lap as they come off of turn 4 down into the tri-oval. Deegan currently to the top of the board with a 108.609 as Deegan also crosses the start-finish line with a 109.9 as they all cross the line here. Deegan, Deegan, and Deegan, they go P2, 4, and 5. As they come on down into turn 1, you can see Hailie Deegan on the apron here coming off of pit road. Also with Deegan as they're ready to take to the track here. As the Deegan, and Deegan here, they're going to try to straighten out here. Deegan grabbing a little bit of draft off the right rear quarter panel of Deegan as she goes right on by. Looks like Deegan's going to try to take the same opportunity going down into 3.
Yeah, Deegan building a little bit of a gap over Deegan as Deegan is side by side with Deegan here through 3 and 4, killing their lap time here in qualifying. This is not what Deegan needed as she is struggling to get by Deegan. Off of turn number 4, Deegan leading the train of 3 Deegans here. As Deegan's to the inside through the tri-oval. Can they get enough of a tow here to set up a qualifying lap to the pole? Deegan v. Deegan, door to door across the line. Who's gonna take qualifying pole?
Deegan goes from P9 to P2 with a 59.429. What a great lap by Hailie Deegan as Hailie Deegan tops the board with a 59.139. Unbelievable lap. Now, remember, there is a time limit on this open qualifying. 5 minutes is all these drivers get to put in a lap time. Deegan taking absolute advantage of that and going straight to the top.
Yes, looks like we're coming up on a slower Deegan here. Deegan's gonna go to the outside. Does Deegan help Deegan here? They will! Deegan and Deegan locking bumpers here as they go around the lap. Deegan here in qualifying. And we got Deegan to the outside of Deegan. And this is a little bit of side-by-side action, but this might be the lap we need. They are linked together perfectly. Deegan pushing Deegan, all the support in the world. Can Deegan go to the top of the board? Can Deegan best Deegan's lap time here?
Deegan goes P2.
Deegan did it.
As Deegan behind Deegan here, she went to the top of 57.953 for her. What a phenomenal lap here as they're going through 1 and 2. Now they're going to be able to get one more lap in here, Jay, as you can see Deegan and Deegan coming off of pit road there. Coming down the back straightaway, though, Deegan, who is lined up behind Deegan, she is going to get the optimal run here. A little bit of lap traffic. It doesn't really matter. That kind of helps their run here as they get a little bit of that dirty air, a little bit of draft going down into turn 3. But here they are coming to the outside of Deegan, through 3 and 4, now off of 4. Let's see if Deegan can best that 57.953.
Yeah, it looks like Deegan and Deegan working together cleared Deegan, but now Deegan to the outside, not using the draft from Deegan here. Across the line, 57.066 is to beat time here in qualifying. And new pole sitter, Deegan, 56.762 here in qualifying. Deegan goes pole.
What a run for Hailie Deegan here in the number 15. Grabs pole with the closing seconds here in qualifying a 56.763. Unbelievable.
I can't believe what she just did there. Deegan, unbelievable lap time, besting Deegan at the line. We're playing a little Deegan leapfrog there. We had multiple Deegans go to the top of the board. But look at this, we're 3 wide. Deegan to the outside, Deegan in the middle, Deegan to the bottom. We're 3 wide, racing here off of turn 4 in qualifying. This is crazy, as Deegan is gonna get out on the good end of that deal, passing Deegan and Deegan here. Before we even get to the tri-oval, who's gonna set the fast time here in qualifying? Deegan holds it, and Deegan does not improve. Deegan, still your pole sitter.
All right, coming down into turn 1. Now we're rounding out qualifying right now. Deegan still on top here as qualifying is now done. The checker flag is out in the air for qualifying, and it looks like Hailie Deegan's gonna grab the pole here tonight. What a phenomenal run of 56.756 as they dive it on down into turn 3. Deegan putting on an absolute display here tonight, really flexing her muscles for this race. She's got a great setup, a great car under her. Let's see if she can capitalize in the race and get this 15 on top.
Yeah, Deegan did a fantastic job here in qualifying. Not only did she grab pole, she grabbed 2nd through 10th as well. So she's going to have some great starting position here tonight is Deegan. As we see another lap time being put down here by Deegan. Looks like qualifying might be wrapping up as we saw mass pit stops there by Deegan. Deegan and Deegan. As we're going to go back on board here with Deegan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as they finish out this qualifying session, we will be right back with you for the race. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We are ready to start 50 laps around here at Talladega. Starting on pole, it's Hailie Deegan in the 15. On the outside of Hailie Deegan, it's Hailie Deegan in the 15, starting P2.
Yeah, starting P3, your 2016 Mod Kart champion. That is Hailie Deegan in the 15. Starting to the outside of her is the 15 of Hailie Deegan.
Hailie Deegan, your ARCA winner in the number 15, starting P5 tonight, with Hailie Deegan in the number 15, starting P6.
Starting P7th with a career best finish in the Truck Series of 6th place in Texas. That's Hailie Deegan. With a career total of 2 laps led in the Truck Series. Starting P8, that's Hailie Deegan.
Hailie Deegan in the 15, starting P9. Tonight with Hailie Deegan in the 15, starting P10.
Hailie Deegan at P9, former winner at Meridian Speedway. That's Hailie Deegan. With Hailie Deegan with a total career of 5 top 5s in the ARCA series. That's Hailie Deegan.
That rounds out your top 12 here tonight as we get this thing rolling. All Hailie Deegans are out and ready to go here. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for that. All right, here we are. We're back right to it. Ready to get this race underway. Boy, is there a lot to be able to talk about here tonight with Hailie Deegan, Hailie Deegan, and Hailie Deegan, and Hailie Deegan making up your first 2 rows there. It's going to be a little bit of a scrap for the top spot here tonight at Talladega as all the Deegans ready and starting their motors to get this thing underway. The pace car is off. Lights are off on the pace truck car. And we're going green flag racing this time by. Jay, any last thoughts before we go green?
Yes, 15 of Hailie Deegan. Slap a 15 on it. We got 36. Hailie Deegan's in the field here tonight at Talladega. The Talladegan 133 miles, 50 laps in store tonight. Multiple pit stop race. This is going to be absolutely thrilling. Nail biter from start to finish. 3 wide racing. Deegan v Deegan all night long here down the Alabama Gang Super Stretch. One final time before we drop the hammer here in the Deegan Championship Cup Series season opener here at Talladega.
This is the race to start off on the right foot as they chase the Hailie Deegan Championship Cup. Hailie Deegan already having a great run in qualifying, starting on pole. Can she translate that to a P1 finish? We'll be able to find out here in 50 short laps as they come through 3 and 4 now. Race number 1 of 5. As we are now at Talladega, we're going to run Talladega, Bristol, Sonoma, Dover, and Homestead. Some very technical tracks ahead. But here at Talladega, the season opener, Talladegan 133 as the pace car pulls off of the racing surface. Hailie Deegan and Hailie Deegan on the front row as they inch closer to the restart zone into the tri-oval. And the green flag flies. Hailie Deegan gets a great jump over Hailie Deegan as they come across the line here. Hailie Deegan's getting a great jump over the rest of the field as Hailie Deegan and Hailie Deegan battle it out for P2 down into turn 1. We got some 4-wide action there in the back. It's Hailie Deegan, a meat sandwich there with Hailie Deegan, Hailie Deegan, and Hailie Deegan. Still 3 wide here off of turn 2.
3 wide, Deegan v Deegan, and then Deegan up on the outside. We got a train of Deegan right here getting a massive run. Can they catch Deegan? Deegan goes to the bottom, Deegan to the outside, side by side, Deegan and Deegan down here into turn number 3. Deegan with a huge run, Deegan to the lead. Now Deegan to the outside, trying to make a move for the lead, but it doesn't look like anything's gonna develop for her, and she's losing help. Can Deegan give the support she needs? get the support she needs as Deegan continues to lead here as we head for the tri-oval.
Side by side for the lead, it's Hailie Deegan and Hailie Deegan going into the tri-oval. Deegan trying to look to the inside of your race leader, but she moves back. Deegan on the outside, scoots down in front of Deegan, and she leads this lap. Hailie Deegan to the point here as they go down into turn 1. You see Hailie Deegan all over that yellow line as they dive it on down there, ripping the inside line as Hailie Deegan got a lot of support on the outside there in the 15. Coming off at turn 2 now, it's going to be a classic drag race down the back straightaway.
Here we are down the Alabama Gang Super Stretch for the second time tonight. Hailie Deegan leading the field, but she's got a challenger. Guess who it is? It's Hailie Deegan to the outside. Down here into turn 3. Can she make the move? Can she make it happen? Hailie Deegan with all the support in the world from behind by Hailie Deegan. As Hailie Deegan still working the inside line. Deegan pushing her. We got a third line developing. Look who it is. It's Hailie Deegan to the outside. Can Hailie Deegan get some help from Deegan as we're going to cross the tri-oval again?
Hailie Deegan still out in front of this pack right now. Looks like she is going to lead this lap as they cross the start-finish line. Hailie Deegan doing a great job on the inside there, leaving a little bit of a gap there for the inside line of Hailie Deegan to try to get around, but she closes the door. We're too wide now. We got Hailie Deegan on the inside, Hailie Deegan on the outside. They both got a lot of help. They both have a lot of organization now as they come off at turn 2 and down the back straightaway. Here comes Hailie Deegan on the outside with help from Deegan as she tries to challenge for the lead down into turn 3.
Yeah, Hailie Deegan doing a fantastic job down here on the bottom line. Got all the support in the world from behind from Deegan. Doing everything she needs to do at the moment to lead this race. But on the outside, maybe that momentum's building here from Hailie Deegan. Can they get the momentum rolling as we're still moving right here out of turn 4. Deegan on the outside with a big run here. Push from Deegan. We might have some side-by-side action for the lead here this time across the line.
Deegan coming off of the tri-oval and leading the 4th lap of this race. As she comes across the line, she is absolutely making a dominant statement here in the opening laps here at Talladega for the Talladega Deegan 133 as they come on down through turns 1 and 2. That outside lane maybe needs a little bit more support here, Jay, as they come off at turn 2. Maybe grab a little bit of a run here. Here it is. Hailie Deegan on the outside. She's got all the support in the world, and she's making the pass for the lead as they come down the Alabama Gang Super Stretch and down into turn 3. The inside line's making a resurgence. Look at Hailie Deegan on the outside. 3 wide as they go down into turn 3.
Hailie Deegan on the outside just got shot out of a cannon, making it 3 wide action here through 3 and 4. No help, and she's still moving forward. She's got an absolute rocket ship underneath her tonight, and she's trying to make the move past Deegan. Here's support on the outside. Deegan's also going to go up to the outside. Can she push Hailie Deegan now? We're side-by-side drag racing across the line. Deegan's going to lead this lap.
Unbelievable. Now we've got support for 3 lanes of cars. It's Hailie Deegan and the Deegan train on the outside as they go through turns 1 and 2. That outside lane, very impressive through turns 1 and 2. Off at turn 2, they're going to get a great run down the back straightaway here as Hailie Deegan challenges the other Deegans for the lead of this race. Hailie Deegan, what an amazing job she is doing on the outside. Look at the run she's got. Only 3 cars up there. We're 3 wide for the lead down into turn 3.
3 wide action for the race lead. We got Deegan on the outside, Deegan on the inside. We got Deegan in the middle. Even support on all lines as now it looks like Deegan on the bottom's going to take the lead. Here comes Deegan on the middle lane with all the support in the world from Deegan. We're 3 wide again through the tri-oval. Who's going to lead this lap? It's a drag race. Deegan v. Deegan v. Deegan. Who's going to get it? It looks like Deegan's going to lead this lap.
Deegan leads that lap by just an absolute hair as they go down into turn 1. Still 3 wide for the race lead as Deegan on the outside. She loses a little bit of momentum here through turns 1 and 2. Off of turn 2 now, you're going to see a resurgence here of Deegan on that outside lane. She's got a couple of cars behind her willing to help, willing to push as the inside and middle lanes have all the organization in the world. Look at Hailie Deegan in the middle. She's making a run for the lead of this race down into turn 3. We're still 3 wide for the lead as it's Deegan v. Deegan versus Deegan here at the Talladega 133.
Yeah, the Talladega train is rolling here at Talladega as Deegan continues to control this race from that inside line. We see a little bit of separation. Maybe 4 wide. You see Deegan back there trying to thread it through the needle on the inside of Deegan. As look at this, we're going 3 wide again across the line. Deegan looking to the inside. Deegan looking to the outside. Where's Deegan gonna go? That's right. Deegan's trying to go to the lead. Side by side for the race lead through 1 and 2.
Still side by side now. That outside lane with Hailie Deegan is dissipating. Look at this though. The Hailie Deegan moving to the outside lane. She's gonna ditch the middle lane here and help the outside. It's gonna get a little bit of a run here, possibly, as we go 3 wide for the race lead here at Talladega. Down the back straightaway and into turn 3. We're still 3 wide as Hailie Deegan is pushing as hard as she can down on the inside lane.
Yeah, Deegan doing a fantastic job leading every lap since the green and holding all top 5 positions. We got lap traffic. This could be a big moment as the Deegan that's on the outside takes the lead. Big time action. Here it is. Battle for the lead. Deegan v. Deegan. Even support on both lines as we are breaking up the draft here. Deegan losing the draft while Deegan leads up here at the front of the field. Can we get back organized and sorted out here as Deegan goes to the inside? We got more Deegans moving to the inside. We got Deegan to the outside, helping Deegan here, all the way through 1 and 2.
Looks like Deegan may have a little bit of an issue there, Jay. Her car seems extremely slow, or maybe just lost the draft so much that she couldn't keep up with any of the cars around her. Anyways, made a huge problem for Hailie Deegan as she is still back here. Can't get around Hailie Deegan down the back straightaway and back up with the lead pack. Unfortunately, Hailie Deegan now in P13 as everyone else leads or moves on from this lap car as now your lead pack consists of 3 cars. It's Hailie Deegan, and Hailie Deegan coming into the tri-oval.
Yeah, Hailie Deegan leading, but Hailie Deegan is also trying to make a move on the outside. Can Hailie Deegan make it happen? With no help, no support. Where's Riley Herbst when you need him? Hailie Deegan leading the race here across the line. Hailie Deegan up on the outside with no support, still extremely fast. Rocket Ship is the 15 here tonight as Hailie Deegan has led every lap from the beginning of the race and still holding on to the top 3 positions. What an absolute drive as we see Hailie Deegan back there closing the gap. Here comes Hailie Deegan with a massive run down the backstretch.
Here she comes. She's getting the draft. Where is she going to take it? Now going down into turn 3. Is she going to take the outside lane? No. She's going to stay in that outside lane, middle lane. As they go down into turn 3, everybody now seeming to get back up to each other as Hailie Deegan catches the lead pack now. Hailie Deegan leading this race off of turn 4. A little bit of 3 wide action there off of turn 4. Hailie Deegan all the way to the outside here. She's going to try to make that outside lane work. Can't, but through the tri-oval, it's Hailie Deegan taking control of this race as she crosses the start-finish line and leads another lap here at Talladega.
What an absolutely magnificent move that was by Hailie Deegan, the wheel talent that she has to make that move for the lead. But now she's getting passed by Hailie Deegan. Unbelievable, the outside line with the resurgence with Hailie Deegan at the helm of this field. She's gonna block both lanes. She moves down to the bottom. Oh, she might get stuck in the middle here. And she's gonna clear the inside line, but look no further. Hailie Deegan with the outside move down the Alabama Gang super stretch. Down here into turn 3, Hailie Deegan now takes the lead over Deegan.
Deegan to the outside now. They are fiercely battling for the lead of this race through 3 and 4. Hailie Deegan getting a little bit tight there in the middle of the corner off of turn 4. She's still going to hold the inside lane. Going to lead that inside lane, that outside lane, having a little bit of troubles trying to get back up to the lead Deegan. As they come through the tri-oval, we're seeing a little bit of jockeying for positions here. That inside line is absolutely dropping the hammer as that outside lane just dissipates now. And Deegan maybe dropping to the back of the pack here. She's having some issues as they go through turns 1 and 2. Maybe trying to get a different draft partner here as they come off of turn 2. Continues to lose positions, but it's still out front. Hailie Deegan in the number 15.
Yeah, Deegan on the inside line got all the support in the world behind from Deegan and Deegan, but the outside line help from Deegan is pushing Deegan to the lead. Down the Alabama Gang super stretch. Full throttle, skinny pedal to the metal. Here comes Deegan through 3 and 4. Absolutely flying two. Deegan's working this outside line as we got Deegan trying to form a third lane up here. Trying to use the support from behind from Deegan. We are side by side for the race lead here. Off of turn 4, Deegan is going to take the lead. What a battle up here at the front of the field.
Deegan's still on the outside there, but it looks like Deegan's making a resurgence on the inside. She does. She's going to lead lap 11 here at Talladega as she sticks to the inside lane, that outside lane of Hailie Deegan, trying to get something worked here. Oh, look at Deegan. She's moving up a lane. We've got lap cars in front of us. That's Hailie Deegan, and Hailie Deegan might be posing a little bit of an issue here. Here comes the lead pack. It's lap cars. They shoot to the inside. No, they hit the brakes, off the gas. Here comes Hailie Deegan to the outside. Unbelievable. It's Hailie Deegan, and Hailie Deegan now leading this race side by side as they're battling down into turn 3.
Yeah, we're side by side, wheel to wheel, door to door action through 3 and 4 for the race lead. It's Hailie Deegan on the inside, Hailie Deegan on the outside. Here comes Hailie Deegan with a big run here to the outside. They're going to abandon the inside line. They're going to leave Hailie Deegan out to dry as they push Hailie Deegan to the lead. Hailie Deegan goes to the inside now. It's Hailie Deegan, help from Deegan to the outside. New leader, it's Hailie Deegan as she leads lap number 12.
Hailie Deegan making an absolute statement here tonight, getting out in front of Deegan and leading the lap. But here comes Deegan to the outside of Hailie Deegan on the inside. She's now making a statement with that outside lane. A little bit more organization, a little bit more cars here as they come off at turn 2. Down the back straightaway, that outside lane's going to get a little bit of a run here. It's not going to materialize. That's Hailie Deegan on the inside. She gets the run down the back straightaway and down into turn 3. Jay, we're going to be seeing some pit stops here. How much longer before we see the 15 on pit road?
I think we'll see the 15 on pit road around lucky number 15. It's the Hailie Deegan Cup here, and these Hailie Deegans are absolutely rolling. Is Hailie Deegan in the middle? This might be an issue as we're going to see him go free wide through the tri-oval. Unbelievable racing. I expect Hailie Deegan to be down pit road next time by, followed by Hailie Deegan. As Hailie Deegan continues to lead this race. We're 3 wide between Hailie Deegan and Deegan and Deegan right now as we're pushing Deegan.
Down into turn 1 now. We'll go back up to the front just a little bit here. Hailie Deegan still leading this race. We got a little bit of 3 wide action for P3 right now. Hailie Deegan on the way outside there. She's making a run here. Oh, they get squirrely off at turn 2. They keep it straight. Still 3 wide here as Hailie Deegan pokes out to the middle lane. They're door to door here. Down the back straightaway. They're trying to jockey for every position they can get before pit stops happening. And here it is. We've got a couple of Deegans down pit road now. How much longer until we see the leaders down pit road of Hailie Deegan and Hailie Deegan as they come through 3 and 4 now? We may be seeing it here as they come off of turn 4. Let's see if Hailie Deegan makes a pit. She does. Here she comes.
Hailie Deegan down pit road. Can Hailie Deegan get on the brakes? Looks like no mistakes as Deegan and Deegan go side by side down here to pit lane. We're all going to shuffle into pit road here. This is going to be interesting to see how well Hailie Deegan can execute on pit road. Can Hailie Deegan? Oh, we got a lockup. The 15 of Hailie Deegan sliding into her box. Here comes Deegan on the inside with a double pass down pit road. We're drag racing down pit road. Deegan shoots into her box. Here goes the other Deegan into her pit box. Oh, we're shocking for position on pit road. Deegan is on the exit of pit road now.
We've got more Deegans coming down pit road at the moment, making some strategy calls here. Hailie Deegan still out in front, now going down into turn 3. We're 3 wide for the race lead here. No, I'm sorry. Yes, that is the race lead. At the moment, that's a lap car right there. That is P20 at the moment of Hailie Deegan as they come off at turn 4. Do we see some more pit stops here by Hailie Deegan? Yes, here she comes down pit road. A couple of them. Here's Hailie Deegan, and Hailie Deegan now getting into their boxes.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job on the brakes. Did Hailie Deegan and Hailie Deegan leading that front pack there. Oh, we got some more pit box issues there by Hailie Deegan. We got Hailie Deegan might be out of gas. Look at this. Deegan stumbling down pit road. Can Deegan make it to the pit box in time without running out of fuel? As you see Deegan getting the service done on that 15 machine. You see a Deegan as well making their pit stop. We do have Deegan out of fuel on pit road. This is going to get interesting.
Deegan getting a half-second lead over second place right now. She comes down the back straightaway and down into turn 3. Hailie Deegan has not made a pit stop yet as she goes down into turn 3. Here comes P2 and P3. Massive runs here as Hailie Deegan reaches the lap car of Hailie Deegan through 3 and 4. Let's see what she does here off of turn 4. I believe she is going to pit here. Let's see what happens. Oh, we got a yellow flag!
Oh, that changes everything. Deegan on the bad end of that deal while Deegan is on the good end of that deal. What a race changer here for Hailie Deegan as we have multiple cars out of fuel here. What's going on there with Hailie Deegan?
Well, maybe some... Let's see what that yellow flag is. Let's see what happened here. Oh, yeah. These guys ran out of gas. Hailie Deegan ran out of gas on pit road, could not limp it back to her pit box. And that is what brought out the caution here.
Yeah, we might need a new fuel guy on that 15 machine as we got Hailie Deegan down here in the grass out of fuel.
That's the leader.
Oh, the leader ran out of gas under yellow. Oh, no. Catastrophe for Hailie Deegan.
Here's Hailie Deegan running P2 at the moment. She is going to assume the race lead now as Hailie Deegan ran out of fuel, as you just saw on your screen. But man, Hailie Deegan really capitalizing on the misfortune of others at the moment. She takes away that top spot.
Yeah, this is tough here for Hailie Deegan. Running out of fuel on pit road. And then also getting the good end of that deal is she takes the lead as well. So we're going to have to see when we bunch this field back up how everybody's running here. And we'll have to go through the field before this restart here, Tom, to see where Hailie Deegan is running on track. As you do see multiple Hailie Deegans down there on the infield, running out of fuel. I'm lost for words there, Tom. I don't know what happened there.
You know, typically when a car runs out of gas, you just point your fingers really at the crew chief there. But Joe Williams isn't the crew chief anymore. We don't know who that new crew chief is, as AM Racing has just fired that crew chief for minimal performance out of that number 15 car. So whoever that new crew chief is, you are starting off on the wrong foot here, as we've got Hailie Deegan running out of gas. Hailie Deegan running out of gas. Got another Hailie Deegan running out of gas. We got multiple Deegans running out of gas here tonight at Talladega. What a bad look.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. Running out of gas at Talladega. Crew chief needs to be fired. Needs to be fired. Let's put him in retirement. Let's bring in a new crew chief. Rich Lucius, we saw this with him last year. He got the can. I think that's where this crew chief needs to go. It's so unfortunate here for Deegan, but nonetheless, at the front of the field, that's Hailie Deegan.
All right, real quick to the chat here. Matthew Wood, his fantasy was Deegan, 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 and Deegan, and Deegan in the garage. I don't know, though. Deegan might surprise me. That's what I'm saying. The Deegan gang out here tonight. Deegan having a great race, although Deegan did run out of fuel. We'll see how she comes back, as she was personally my pick to win this race, unfortunately running out of fuel, but we still got Deegan leading this race at the moment, so we'll see how that goes. NJB Design, Sonoma is a fat W. Look, that's all we do here on the Dega Boys channel. All we do is shoot W's here. Nexus Sim Racing says Deegan leading some laps. It's like the sky is falling or something. I know, I get it. AG Jaden gives us a WTF. What? It's the Deegan Cup.
It's the Deegan Cup. I mean, what a great race so far for Deegan. She's spent every lap in the top 5, every lap in the top 10, and she's led every lap from green to checker. Deegan is absolutely having a career race today here at Talladega. Unbelievable performance that this 15 team wheeled out here on track today, as it looks like we might be bunching them up here. As we are. The lights are out on the pace vehicle, Tom. We got Deegan and Deegan on the front row, and you know what that means.
Green flag racing. This time by, it's going to be Hailie Deegan and Hailie Deegan on the front row. Second row is going to make up Hailie Deegan and Hailie Deegan. Third row goes to Deegan and Deegan. Fourth row is Deegan and Deegan. And to round out your top 10, it's Deegan and Hailie Deegan. As they round out off at turn 2, Jay, we're 19 laps into this race. What do we expect for the laps coming?
Yes, I think fuel's going to be an issue. We've seen Deegan run out of gas. We've seen Deegan also run out of gas. We've seen Deegan lead a lot of laps here. Can Deegan do it? Can Deegan pull off this victory here tonight? She's going to have to go through some tough competition, though. We have Deegan up here in the top 5. Deegan lurking right there in P10. Deegan here in P13. Lots of tough competition here. Can Deegan do it? Lots of strategy to be played out. We're closing on the halfway point. Fuel mileage has become an issue here for Deegan. Can Deegan maintain the track position, get the fuel number right, and bring her on home for the first win of the Hailie Deegan Championship Cup season here tonight at Talladega?
Real quick before we go, green flag racing once again. A.G. Jaden says he has a good feeling Deegan is going to win. I don't know. It's going to be a hard-fought win for Deegan to win this race. We'll see how she does in the closing laps. NJB Designs, I think that Deegan will bring the championship home after I've got her in my fantasy. Deegan is in a lot of men's fantasies. We'll see how that rolls for them as they come down into the trial. Now control to Hailie Deegan as she inches closer to the restart zone. The 15 of Hailie Deegan getting the green flag here and restarting this race to complete lap 19 and on to lap 20 now. Deegan grabbing a huge jump over the rest of the field as Hailie Deegan and Hailie Deegan go side by side down into turn 1. This is for P2. P3 now as Hailie Deegan clears Hailie Deegan for that P2 position. That inside line's got some organization. So does the outside lane. It's Hailie Deegan trying to come on the outside down the back straightaway. Here comes Deegan. She's trying to cut off Deegan, but they go 3 wide for the lead down the back straightaway.
Look at Deegan rolling the outside down the Alabama Gang super stretch. Hailie Deegan is going to take the lead. Help from Hailie Deegan up here at the front of the field. Deegan going to get a little bit of resurgence here on the bottom line. Can we build the momentum up here by Hailie Deegan? Pushing Hailie Deegan for all she's worth. Here goes Hailie Deegan, making it 4 wide, potentially across the tri-oval. Unbelievable. Look at Deegan getting shot out of the cannon with no support. Can she get to the front of the field?
Deegan trying to take it 3 wide for the race win here through the tri-oval. For the lead here as they cross the start-finish line. It's Deegan. She leads another lap here at Talladega as they go down into turn 1, side by side for the race lead as they dive it on down through turns 1 and 2. That outside lane with Deegan at the helm. They're trying to get all the support. They're trying to get the organization to get the run down the back straightaway, and it looks like Deegan's gonna get it. Hailie Deegan on the outside trying to go for the race lead here down the back straightaway and into turn 3.
Here we are, side by side, door to door, wheel to wheel, down here into turn 3. Deegan on the outside, Deegan on the inside. Deegan losing the momentum on the outside as there's a little bit of a stack up there. Look at Deegan, 3 wide with no support, trying to make a move towards the front of the field. Deegan leads. Can Deegan uncrown Deegan and take the lead here at Talladega? Diving down here into the tri-oval. Look at the run on the outside. Deegan with all the support in the world from Deegan there. Gonna go side by side. Who leads this lap? It looks like it's gonna be Deegan in a drag race.
Deegan grabbing another race lap lead here tonight at Talladega as they go down into turn 1. We're still side by side for the race lead. It's Deegan on the outside there trying to take it 3 wide off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. She doesn't have any help. She needs some more support here as Hailie Deegan's trying to get a run on the outside here. Look at this. Is that Hailie Deegan trying to go to the outside of Hailie Deegan? Are they going to do it here down into turn 3? No, they're going to stick together here as they dive on down into turn 3. Look at that. It's Deegan smashing through the middle here. Taking it 3 wide. It's 4 wide through turns 3 and 4.
Look at the move by Deegan, making it 4 wide. The absolute driver talent behind the wheel of the 15 machine. We got squirrely action in the middle there by Deegan. We're still 4 wide racing across the tri-oval. Look at Deegan go in the middle, at the top line, and in the bottom line. This is insane. Deegan, 4 wide again down here into turn 1.
4 wide still as they dive it on down into turn 1. Deegan and Deegan, Deegan and Deegan on the outside. They're battling it out for the P4 position here as they come off at turn 2. And down the back straightaway, Deegan's not going to have the help she needs on that far outside lane, but it doesn't matter. She's going to make the draft off the corner panel. We're 4 wide for P2. Down the back straightaway and into turn 3.
Here it is, 4 wide for the lead. Deegan shoving her nose where it might not belong is where 4 wide to turn 3 and 4. Look at Deegan ripping the boards here at Talladega with all the support in the world. Deegan absolutely getting pushed for all she's worth as we are looking at 4 wide again for P2. 4 wide to the tri-oval. Deegan leading the field as Deegan is pushing her across the tri-oval. Deegan's going to lead another lap as Deegan mixing it up behind.
Still 4 wide for that P4 position as they go down into turn 1. Deegan unrelenting here at Talladega as Deegan now backs out of that 4 wide situation, and also Deegan backs out of that. We're now 2 wide for that P5 position as they come off at turn 2 now and down the back straightaway. After all this craziness just ensued the past 3 laps, we got Hailie Deegan still out front leading this race down the back straightaway. Here comes Hailie Deegan to try to take a 3 wide once again.
Hailie Deegan went to the outside, but Hailie Deegan didn't go with her. She left her out to dry. As now we got the outside line forming a little bit here. We got 3 cars on the outside. Led by Deegan. Deegan pushing. Here it is, side by side for the race lead. Here comes Hailie Deegan down pit road. We got to change up its strategy as the battle for the lead rages on.
Hailie Deegan coming down pit road to make a little bit of a strategy call here. Let's see how that works out for her as we go back up to the front. It's Hailie Deegan. We're 3 wide for P3 here going down into turn 1. Hailie Deegan on the outside here has no support. She needs that support to be able to go on the outside here and make something happen. It's unbelievable. She was not able to do anything there, but it's Hailie Deegan back on the outside here with the run. She's challenging Deegan for the lead of this race on lap 25 here for the Talladega 133.
Where did Deegan come from with that massive run to the lead down here in a turn 3? Big time run by Hailie Deegan, but Hailie Deegan fighting back on the inside. She is absolutely unrelenting of this lead here tonight. She has led it from green to the lap 25 currently. Off of turn 4, Hailie Deegan, your race leader down pit road. The strategy has begun as Hailie Deegan now assumes the lead.
Hailie Deegan making a great run here tonight, again pulling a little bit of strategy here. Let's see how it works out for her as she comes down pit road and tries to get a clean entry into her box. Let's see what happens here. Is she gonna get it nice and easy as she slowly gets into her box there? She does. My goodness, what a great run for her so far as we go back up to the front. It's Hailie Deegan leading this race off of turn 2. Here comes Deegan on the outside. She's got another run for Deegan as she tries to battle more for the race lead here tonight at Talladega. They're still coming down the back straightaway and down into turn 3 now. You can see Deegan lifting off the throttle there just a little bit with the flames shooting out the side of that 15 as we still go side by side for the race lead.
What an absolute masterclass drive here by Hailie Deegan as she continues to lead the field off of turn 4. We are side by side, wheel to wheel, door to door, here through the tri-oval. Deegan on the outside, Deegan on the inside, both getting pushed by Deegan as Deegan maybe looking to the outside, making it 3 wide action, thinks better of it, falls back in line here behind Deegan. Maybe Deegan can get a good run here into turn 1 as we see some jockeying for position back there. 3 wide action in the back as it's still side by side, Deegan and Deegan for the race lead. All kinds of jockeying for position as Deegan leads the field here down the Alabama Gang Super Stretch.
Off of turn 2 now down the back straightaway. We're going down this very long 4,000 foot back straightaway. Hailie Deegan on the outside there getting all the momentum she needs in order to get back to the front. She does. She overtakes Deegan as Deegan on the outside has got support now. She's got 3 cars behind her as they go through turn 22. It's Deegan there getting a little bit tight through turns 3 and 4. She holds on to it off of turn 4 now. Let's see if Deegan makes a pit stop here, and it looks like everybody's going to stay out on track as Deegan now into the tri-oval leading this race.
Yeah, what a great move there by Deegan to take the race lead here with 23 laps to go in the Talladega 133 as we got lots of lap traffic here in front. The one's on a different cycle. Deegan in the middle. Oh, Oh, we got squirrely lap traffic. Look at Deegan shoot to the bottom. Deegan to the outside. Deegan, help from Deegan, making it way wide up here, up against the boards off of turn number 2. Look at the battle for the lead. Deegan and Deegan drag racing down the back, going through some lap traffic now. 3 wide with a leader in a lap car. Deegan is going to leak ahead into turn 3.
3 wide down into turn 3. It's a lap car, and the 2 leaders of this race at the moment, that's Deegan and Deegan. Deegan losing a little bit of speed here, a little bit of time backing up into the rest of the competition as these lap cars, they pose a big threat to Deegan now as here comes Deegan. Deegan's coming down pit road now as she tries to mix up the strategy here, or she saw that those lap cars were so detrimental to her race. This is a great call, Jay. Hailie Deegan making the call of the century now to come down pit road amidst all of those lap cars as we go back up to the front. Hailie Deegan still out front here battling the lap traffic of Hailie Deegan.
Yeah, Hailie Deegan has got a work and cut out in front of her. She's just surrounded by great competition. Deegan is in there. We also have Deegan right there in P3. Deegan in P4. Can Deegan hang on for the lead? Big run to the outside. More lap traffic. This could get tight here into turn 3. Deegan, help from Deegan. They go around the lap traffic. What a move. As now we see more Hailie Deegan action up here. P3 Deegan getting a massive run. Push from P4 of Hailie Deegan. Side-by-side action here off of turn 4. Do we see more pit stops? We're getting to that fuel window here, Tom.
We absolutely are. It surprises me Hailie Deegan didn't make a pit stop there, but Hailie Deegan's going to take it one more time around. As you can see, Hailie Deegan making a pass for the lead here. Hailie Deegan across the line and to the point. Another lap led in the book here by Hailie Deegan as they all sail down into turn 1. Look at Hailie Deegan go there. She is 1 lap down. She's going to get her lap back the old-fashioned way. Look at Hailie Deegan, almost wall contact there as they come off at turn 2 now. Some more lap cars in the way. That's Hailie Deegan and Hailie Deegan as they come down the back straightaway now. Almost 4 wide. Oh, almost huge moment there between Hailie Deegan and Hailie Deegan. Deegan just squirreling all over the place right now, trying to get around Deegan down into turn 3.
Yeah, down here into turn 3. What a save by Deegan there off of turn number 2. I thought Deegan was going to go around and collect Deegan, but it didn't happen. Deegan doing a fantastic job with the save of a century. Here we are, 20 laps to go, almost 20 laps to go. We got coming this time to get 20 to go as we see more pit stops. Here comes Hailie Deegan down pit road, followed by Deegan. Help from Deegan down here into pit road. Let's see if they can get it down to speed.
Hailie Deegan, Hailie Deegan, Hailie Deegan, and Hailie Deegan all down pit road at the moment. Getting a little bit of strategy in here. We got 20 laps to go, Jay. They're going to be able, hopefully, to do, this might be their last pit stop. It's going to cut it real close here, Jay. The intensity of what Deegan is bringing to the track right now is translating into what a phenomenal race this is going to turn out to be. As Hailie Deegan now peeks out here on a lap car, but here comes Hailie Deegan, taking it 3 wide for the race lead here as they go down into turn 3.
Hailie Deegan does not want to lose this race. Makes the move on Deegan. Oh, we're so close to contact there between Deegan and Deegan. 3 wide action again as they're going to slow each other down and we're going to get a massive run from behind from Deegan. Look at this action. 3 wide there through turns 3 and 4 off of turn 4. Deegan still leading the field. Deegan to the inside. Deegan to the outside. 3 wide action again for the race lead through the tri-oval. Who's going to lead this lap? My money's on Deegan.
Coming off the tri-oval, 3 wide. And it's almost too close to call there, but it's Hailie Deegan taking the race lap lead there across the line down into turn 1. There's a little bit more lap traffic here as Hailie Deegan works her way around the lap traffic there as Hailie Deegan still 1 lap down ahead of the race leader of Hailie Deegan as they're trying to get their lap back the old-fashioned way. Look at Hailie Deegan go around the lap car of Hailie Deegan down the back straightaway. Look at Hailie Deegan coming out of nowhere there, coming down the back straightaway down into turn 3.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a jockeying for position here. Down here into turn 3, we got a little bit of lap traffic of Hailie Deegan affecting Hailie Deegan's race. I wonder who's going to be mad after this one. Let me buy your lap traffic, Deegan, as Deegan wants to get back to the front of the field. We're going to go to the inside line, maybe some more pit stops. Here comes Deegan. Big move to the pit lane. Deegan and Deegan gonna make their service.
Deegan now coming down pit road. This is right now the last car to make a pit stop. Deegan trying to switch up the strategy here a little bit, maybe try to save a little bit more fuel for the end of this race. As you can see, Hailie Deegan in P4 right now, all the way down in turn 3. Hailie Deegan now in her box. She slid in there real nice, trying to get a good pit stop in. As you can see, Hailie Deegan now leaving her box and coming back out onto the racetrack. We got Deegan here. Well, Deegan had a little bit of issues there, but Deegan and Deegan, they're going to be coming out at the same time. That is your race leader at the moment, but here comes Deegan through the tri-oval, 3 wide with Deegan, and Deegan. They cross the line and have their eyes set on Hailie Deegan.
Absolutely fantastic races. We are looking at 3 wide here through 1 and 2. Deegan on the bottom. Help from Deegan. But Deegan is not giving up on the outside. Big run off of 2. We're going to drag race down the back straightaway. The strategies all playing out to perfection or disperfection here for Hailie Deegan tonight. As Deegan takes a pretty sizable lead down the Alabama Gate Super Stretch. But look at Deegan fighting back on the outside. Down here into turn 3. Side by side for the race lead.
Jay Deegan here out front. Deegan and Deegan, they're side by side. What are they doing? Get into a line here and maintain that gap between yourself and Deegan. They are just bleeding time right now for Deegan to catch the rear of their bumper. What are they doing? This is unbelievable. Deegan back here playing the game correctly. They're all in a line. They're getting the speed to catch Deegan as they go side by side. Well, now they're in a line. They must be listening to me. Good job, Deegan. Keep up the hard work through turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. Now we got them separated here, but I think Deegan's got a little bit too much of a gap over Deegan. That means that the field, they're grouped up right here behind him. P3 is Deegan. Help from Deegan. They are going to get a massive run and close the gap down to Deegan. As we see Deegan move to the inside. And more Deegan move to the inside. This is some great action. Great racing by Deegan. Can Deegan hold the lead? Can Deegan run Deegan down here for the race win? We got 17 laps to go here through turns 3 and 4. As we got Deegan linked up with Deegan and Deegan as Deegan goes to the outside. Doesn't want to play teamwork here with Deegan.
All right, Deegan is still leading this pack right here. If we go up just a little bit more, it's, man, Deegan now being caught by Deegan here is after they had a 4-second lead. They just did not work together. Unbelievable here, as now they got a 3-car pack. It's Deegan leading it. Deegan in the middle and Deegan in the back. They're catching Hailie Deegan here, who is the race leader by a massive margin. 2 seconds a lap per lap here last time by. Unbelievable. Here they come. It's not even a contest. Hailie Deegan absolutely screwed the pooch for the race win here tonight. Unbelievable. Here is Hailie Deegan now leading the race down into turn 3.
Yeah, Deegan misses an opportunity to maintain the lead, but what great execution and timing of that run by Hailie Deegan. Takes the lead here with 16 laps to go as we see a little bit of support up there on the outside for Deegan. Deegan begging for the support. Needs it. We didn't get it with IRL Talladega. We need it here today, baby. This is the Deegan Championship Cup here at Talladega. The Talladega 133. We got 15 laps to go, and the battle for the lead is raging between Deegan and Deegan.
15 laps to go here around Talladega, and Deegan is out front at the moment. She has led the majority of the laps. In fact, every single lap here tonight has been led by Hailie Deegan. We had a quick caution at the beginning of this race because Hailie Deegan ran out of fuel. Also, Deegan ran out of fuel as well, and Deegan ran out of fuel as Deegan was able to claim the top spot. Here she is leading this race with 15 laps to go, and Deegan has all the support in the world and the gap. She doesn't have a lot of competition behind her, but they do have some lap traffic in front of them. Let's see how she works through it.
Yeah, this is some interesting lap traffic here for Deegan to navigate. Those are some good cars there of Deegan and Deegan right in front. Here it is, battle for the lead, 4 wide across the tri-oval. Deegan gonna try to get a side jab. Oh, right to the rear bumper there of Deegan. Bumper business here at Talladega. Deegan into Deegan. Look at the run that Deegan has to the outside. All the support in the world from Deegan. As Deegan is getting pushed by Deegan. Look at the battle. Here comes Deegan with a massive run to the inside here through turns 1 and 2. Deegan leads the field, headed down the Alabama Gate super stretch.
Off of turn 2, here comes Deegan to the outside. Oh, we got Deegan to the outside again. Almost 3 wide there for the race lead as Deegan challenging Deegan on the outside there, trying to make it. Oh, Deegan's going to use Deegan as a pick for Deegan. Unbelievable. Down into turn 3. Deegan didn't get any steam. Not going to go around this lap car this time. Deegan giving the push to the lap car of Deegan to try to get around Deegan on the outside. Unbelievable. Almost a cherry picker moment there. Was not able to make it happen. Now they are stuck going through the tri-oval. Let's see what Deegan can do here.
That was absolute textbook racing move there by Deegan. You look up textbook racing moves in the dictionary, there's a picture of Hailie Deegan running the 15 machine tonight. Stick a 15 on it, because she's leading the field here at Talladega with 13 laps to go. Can Deegan do it? Can Deegan pull off the upset? Can Deegan knock her off the throne? As Deegan at the helm of the field here down the Alabama Gang super stretch.
Coming down the back straightaway now, it's Deegan on the outside. They're side by side for the lead here. Out front there, as you can see, that's Deegan. She is a lap down though, but look at Deegan on the outside there. She leads this race. Going down into turn 3, she's got help by Deegan behind her as they go side by side with this lap car. As Deegan on the inside trying everything. Oh, it's another lap car. They have to check up. It's Deegan on the outside. She makes the pass on Deegan. Here she is. Here comes Deegan on the outside. We're going to have a battle for the lead.
It's mono e mono, Deegan v Deegan, both pushing each other. 2-car tandem air across the line. Can Deegan take the lead as Deegan continues to lead here across the line? We got 12 laps to go here at Talladega. The Talladega 133. Unbelievable racing. Lots of moves that have been textbook as these two are building a gap now. Deegan leads Deegan. Who's going to get the job done? Can it be Deegan or will Deegan take the lead as we're rolling up on more lap traffic down the back straightaway?
Here comes Deegan now. They're in a line. This is what they needed to do before that 4-second gap was absolutely destroyed by Deegan. Now they are working together. Deegan has finally learned. No, she hasn't. She's going to the outside now, trying to battle for the lead of this race. Unbelievable. Just get in a line. There you go. Get down in there behind Deegan and push to the end of this race. You can win this race, as Kyle Busch said. I don't understand why he would go side by side with me when we can have a chance to win this race, as Hailie Deegan has learned to stick behind Deegan here, and now they're sailing off into the sunset. Deegan with another lap under her belt here at Talladega.
Well, if Deegan keeps racing Deegan the way she's racing her, that's going to allow Deegan to come back into the fight. Here comes Deegan, but Deegan doesn't go with Deegan. What is happening here? The support, the teamsmanship isn't here for Deegan tonight. Deegan needs some help on the outside, but all the support is on the bottom pushing Deegan. What is happening down the back straightaway? Some of the best racing we've seen all night long, and Deegan is leading the field. Absolute Cinderella story here at Talladega, down here into turn 3.
Deegan here, the front two, they are on the lead lap. The two Deegans that you see behind them, they are 1 lap down. So now the lap down Deegans are helping the lead lap Deegans as they come off at turn 4 and into the tri-oval. It's Hailie Deegan making that move on the outside of Hailie Deegan for the race lead here, but we're still going to go side by side across the line here as Hailie Deegan leads this lap. 10 laps to go here at Talladega.
Yeah, the Dega boys, 10 laps to go here in race number 1 of the Hailie Deegan Championship Cup, led right now by Hailie Deegan. Holding off Hailie Deegan, who looks to the outside, maybe a little squirrely through 1 and 2. Here comes Deegan. We got Deegan, 1 through 5, battling for the race win. This is unbelievable. It's Deegan going to the outside, using the support from the lap traffic of Deegan. Can they make it happen? Down here into turn 3, still side by side for the race lead.
Side by side for the race lead here. We've got Deegan out front. No, Deegan is out front on the inside line. Deegan in second place is on that outside line, leading that outside line. She's trying to get a little bit of help here by Deegan to try to get around Deegan here as they go into the tri-oval. Here comes Deegan back on the outside here with help from Deegan. As they get through the tri-oval, they're going to come across the line here. Oh boy, it's going to be close. It's Deegan who leads this lap. If this is anything of a screenshot of what we're going to see at the end of this race, it's going to be incredible, as they still side by side for the lead of this race.
Yeah, we are setting up for an absolute thrilling finish here in the season opener of the Hailie Deegan Championship Cup. This is the action you came for. This is the action you've stayed for. Side by side down the back straightaway for the race lead. Deegan holding off Deegan, but Deegan is fighting back on the outside. Drag race down the Alabama Gang Super Stretch. Down here into turn 3. Can Deegan make it happen? Can Deegan hold off Deegan? This is incredible racing.
Still side by side here through 3 and 4. Can Deegan make anything happen here in the closing laps? Jay, we've got pit stops now. Deegan coming down pit road. We've got a couple Deegans down pit road at the moment, but so far your leader's still staying out as they go into the trial vault. Deegan getting hung out to dry here as Deegan on the inside, giving a good push to Deegan on the inside, making a great run. They all get in line. This is what needs to happen to increase that gap in case they make a mistake on pit road. Oh, we got lap cars. Here we go. We're jockeying. They're on the outside. Oh, Hailie Deegan backs out of that move. Here comes Deegan on the outside now. Deegan getting picked off by a lap car. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Look at the gap now. Deegan is just falling off a cliff here. Absolutely terrible move in race management there by Deegan as Deegan goes by for the race lead. Unbelievable. How much fuel does Deegan have to make it to the end of this race? We got 8 laps to go, and there's got to be at least one more pit stop looming. Can the execution work out? Can the masterful drive continue here for Deegan as we're going to go off of turn 4 headed for the trial vault to complete this lap to get 7 laps to go.
Into the trial vault they go. Deegan making a move on Deegan here. Deegan is 1 lap down, but Deegan still out front in the lead as Deegan also makes that move on the lap car. Deegan making up some great time now, 0.6 of a lap quicker than Deegan, who is leading this race. Here comes Deegan. He's going to help the lap car on the outside, going for the lead of this race through turns 1 and 2. Look at her go as they go through turns 1 and 2. They're side by side for the lead of this race. They are battling here with the lap car. It's Deegan on the outside. She makes the pass. Deegan to the point here on the back straightaway.
Yeah, Deegan takes the lead, but Deegan gonna get right on the rear bumper of Deegan and support her with all the help she can do. As now, we got Deegan, 1 and 2, nose to tail, more lap traffic. This could get interesting. What a move there by Deegan. Not getting picked up by that lap car this time. Is now Deegan to the outside with no support from Deegan. Deegan leaving Deegan out to dry. Contact was made through turns 4 into the trial, but we got a yellow
flag.
Wow, that changes everything.
Oh, Deegan ran out of fuel.
Runs out of fuel again. Unbelievable.
7 laps to go here at Talladega, and the new crew chief messes up again. Unbelievable. They already ran out of fuel one time in this race. He just can't get it right.
Oh, man, this guy needs a new job. Holy cow. We need a new crew chief on the 15 box. This is unbelievable.
Let's go back.
Not only once, but twice in one race.
Here it is. This is the caution right here. Hailie Deegan through turns 3 and 4 right here, slowing on track. Runs out of gas here at Talladega. Hailie Deegan in the number 15, once again, running out of fuel.
You know what this means, Tom? We're going to get one of these late race finishes here. I don't know if we'll get directly into overdrive here, but it's going to be a short shootout to the end of this race. Do we see your race leader, Hailie Deegan, pit? Do we see some strategy by Hailie Deegan to maybe leap Hailie Deegan and get the track position over Hailie Deegan? This is going to be interesting here.
Hailie Deegan now leading the field right now in that number 15 Ford Dark Horse Mustang with airbox on the side of it. Let's see if she's going to come down pit road. I suspect she has to come down pit road for at least a little bit of fuel. Let's see what she does. Yep, here she comes. We got a whole line of cars. It looks like every Hailie Deegan and their grandma is going to come down pit road at the moment. And, yep, that seems to be the case here, Jay. Hailie Deegan coming down pit road. Let's see if she can get into her box and see if she can get a good pit stop out of this. Look, the race will be won or lost right here on pit road.
We got a little bit of a stack up there on pit road. Deegan having to go around Deegan because Deegan was really slow on pit road. Oh, this is going to get interesting. Oh, do we make it to the... Oh, we got a check up by Deegan. Deegan has to get on the brakes to avoid running over Deegan. But here comes Deegan. Deegan's going to win the race off pit road. What a drive by Deegan. The crew got the job done. What a great pit stop here by Deegan.
Deegan coming off pit road P2. Deegan now coming off pit road P3. And now it's Deegan and Deegan to round out your top 5. Hailie Deegan in the 15, rolling off P6, P7 right now, just coming down pit road. That's Hailie Deegan. P8 goes to Hailie Deegan. P9, that's Hailie Deegan. She's got a little bit of damage on that car. What the heck happened here? Jay, we might have some other issues going on here. Let's see. Maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. Is it this one? No, it's not this one either. Wow, that's very interesting here. Is it this one? No? Well, we had a lot of Deegan crashes here. Let's see what happened to Deegan here as she's coming down the back straightaway. Does Hailie Deegan get a little bit of damage here? Whoa! There it is! We got some action here tonight! It's Hailie Deegan hitting Hailie Deegan!
Slap a 15 on it, baby. There it is. Hailie Deegan into Hailie Deegan with the arc of break moment here by Hailie Deegan. Oh, it's so unfortunate for Hailie Deegan, though. She was just trying to get back to pit road, out of fuel, and then guess who comes in and ruins the party? It's Hailie Deegan.
Let's see here from onboard what Hailie Deegan was seeing. It's a Big Willie moment. It's like a heat seeker missile. Good Lord!
Oh.
The hood popped up on it and everything.
Poor Hailie Deegan, though. She had such a good run going, man. She runs out of gas and then gets taken out by Hailie Deegan. So unfortunate.
Well, here's Hailie Deegan back on track now. She did roll out her backup car. Jay, I'm going to have to agree with Ham and Cheese here in the chat. I think that was revenge. I think that was revenge for Hailie Deegan not working with Hailie Deegan at the beginning of that last pit sequence, or stint, sorry, going side by side there, just wasting away that 4-second lead that they had.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was definitely some revenge there. Ham and Cheese, I think you nailed it. Oh, man. Having a little bit of drama here in the Hailie Deegan Championship Cup. I didn't think we'd see some Deegan on Deegan action here tonight in this race. That was unfortunate there for Deegan.
Well, real quick, before we go green flag racing, because the lights are off on the pace car, let's go through the chat. Ham and Cheese requesting a shirt to commemorate this. Aye, aye, Captain. We got Mad Duck in the chat. This is like a bad law firm all racing each other. Deegan, 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 and Deegan. The Deegans are breaking away, says Ethan Amber. Jared says, what an upset if Deegan can hold on to this. Ham and Cheese, once again, is she really going to do this? OMG, it's really happening. Deegan needs to get in line behind so they can finally catch. Matt Duck says, Deegan, take the wheel. Ham and Cheese, that might be in the works. Might be in the works. Matt Duck, once again, they are being awfully hard on a driver that has never made it this far in a race. I didn't say it. All right. NJB says he might have lost $500. Ham and Cheese says that was revenge. Matt Duck. NJB Designs, oh no, you didn't put your money on Deegan, did you? And then we got Mr. Turbo Lover, peak commentary. You know what, sir? You're awesome. Thank you so much for coming out here and watching the Hailie Deegan Championship Cup. We're watching 36 Deegans chase after one championship cup. Pace car off of the racing surface, giving control to the 15 of Hailie Deegan with 3 laps to go here at Talladega. They roll into the tri-oval. The green flag flies as Hailie Deegan comes out of the tri-oval, and we got Hailie Deegan right on her rear bumper. 3 laps to go here at Talladega. It's Deegan to the outside. It's Deegan to the inside. We're side by side for the lead of this race down into turn 1, through turns 1, and into turn 2. Deegan trying to make something happen on the outside lane. Here comes Deegan, taking it 3 wide, off at turn 2. Deegan trying to make something happen here, but Deegan, resurgence on the inside. Unbelievable what she was able to do. 3 wide for P2 down into turn 3.
Everybody on their feet. We got 3 laps to go here at Talladega. Deegan leading the field. Deegan, 3 wide with Deegan and Deegan trying to push each other for all they're worth. Deegan doing a masterful job here through 3 and 4, holding on to the lead. Can Deegan make it happen? Can Deegan hang on? We're going through off of turn 4 through the tri-oval. We're 3 wide racing. Deegan, help from Deegan on the outside. Deegan trying to fit it through the middle. Here we are through the travel. Coming this time to get 2 laps to go here at Talladega.
2 laps to go. We're 3 wide across the line. Deegan leads a lap, but they're door banging. It's Deegan and Deegan door banging for that P2 position. We're 3 wide for P2 now through turns 1 and 2. Deegan putting the pedal to the metal, finally wrapping that gas pedal in orange fluorescent tape as she finally figures out where the gas pedal is as she comes down the back straightaway. It's Deegan and Deegan and Deegan all in a line on the inside. Hailie Deegan on the outside here trying to make something happen. Here comes Deegan on the outside making it 3 wide. No support there as Deegan still leading the inside line through turns 3 and 4. Look at her go as she comes off at turn 4. She's got 1 more lap here for race victory, for immoral status as they go through the tri-oval. It's Deegan leading this race to the white flag.
Here it is, the flag man with the white flag in the air. 1 more time around here at Talladega. Hailie Deegan trying to pull off an absolute miracle here tonight in the Talladega 133. Leading the field into turn 1 for the final time. Maybe a little bit of momentum building. Deegan pulls to the outside. Here comes Deegan with a big run to support Deegan. Down the Alabama gang super stretch for the final time tonight. Deegan holding off the field, holding him at bay. Here comes Deegan with a big run to the outside. A big line being supported up on the outside. Here comes Deegan making the outside line work through 3 and 4 for the final time tonight. Deegan committed to the bottom. Got that thing wrapped down against the double yellow line. Here it is off of turn 4.
Into the tri-oval now, it's Deegan battling for the race lead here. It's so close. Who's gonna take it? A lap car in the way. Oh my God! That's Hailie Deegan on the outside leading this race. She won it. Unbelievable! What Hailie? Oh my God! What a finish! It's Hailie Deegan in the 15, finally winning a race. Unbelievable! Deegan finally getting the race win here at Talladega. Unbelievable the drive she had here tonight, starting P19 for the race win all the way back in that P19 position, finishing P1. Unbelievable. She made the move. She made the drive all the way to the front, and Hailie Deegan gets it done. Unbelievable. That 15 car was on absolute rails, beating all the odds here tonight with all of the fuel issues that Hailie Deegan was having. And your official results posted up on the board. It's Deegan up top on the podium. Deegan coming home P2. Deegan coming home P3. P4 goes to Deegan, and P5 rounds out your top 5 with another Hailie Deegan in the 15.
Do you believe in miracles, Tom? Holy cow, we just got blessed with a shooting star. Holy cow, Toto, we are not in Kansas anymore. We're in the Talladega 133, and Talladega 133 goes to Hailie Deegan. Unbelievable. Hailie Deegan gets 10 top 10s, 10 for 5 top 5s here tonight. A pole, led 50 laps, wins the race. Unbelievable.
What a race by Hailie Deegan here tonight. Jay, I heard we've got a little bit of an interview with Hailie Deegan here tonight. Let's see if she's in the chat.
Yeah. Yes, we have Hailie Deegan in the chat. She won this race here tonight. Hailie, oh my goodness, you get the first win here tonight at Talladega. Unbelievable race. You controlled it from start to finish. Who do you have to thank for this amazing race? Explain this race in a way that just encapsulates all of the absolute emotions you're feeling here tonight.
We may be having a little bit of issues with Hailie's mic here. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get a interview in tonight with Deegan. Unfortunately, she's messaging us right now. She will be here next week for race 2 at Bristol. So maybe we can get a little bit of an interview with her then, and we'll set something up. Oh my goodness, though. My God, what a race did we just witness, Jay. I mean, that was just crazy. What do I even say, Jay? That is just unbelievable.
I'm lost for words. That was just absolutely thrilling. We have fuel issues with Hailie Deegan. Hailie Deegan led every lap. I mean, Hailie Deegan was making moves that were just absolutely insane. We saw Hailie Deegan wreck into Hailie Deegan. Pit strategies were all over the place. Lap traffic, Deegan getting lapped, Deegan lapping people. I mean, I can't believe what I saw. Hailie Deegan just absolutely put on a display here tonight. I can't believe it. I can't believe what we saw.
This was an unbelievable race, Jay. We saw strategy. We saw passing. We saw mind-blowing moves that, going too wide when there was only 2 cars 4 seconds ahead of the pack behind them. I mean, it was just incredible, but boy, did it make up for some great racing and an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end. A lap car of Hailie Deegan getting in the way of Hailie Deegan, and Hailie Deegan winning the race. Unbelievable. I can't even. 50 laps at Talladega is all you need, ladies and gentlemen. It gets the job done here tonight with Hailie Deegan. All right, Jay, again, what a fantastic race that we had. Hailie Deegan coming out on top. We saw Hailie Deegan in the top 5s. We saw Hailie Deegan in the top 10s. Jay, we saw Hailie Deegan won this race, but we also saw Hailie Deegan finish last. What a horrible display there for Hailie Deegan, all the way back there in the back in the 15 car. But has an opportunity to come back to Dover next week. Dover race number 2. No, I'm sorry, not Dover, Bristol. Bristol race number 2 on the schedule. And that could be an absolute wild card here. Look, we're going to be having 36 cars on the track at Bristol. Do you think Hailie Deegan can do it?
I mean, Hailie Deegan's got a chip on her shoulder. She won the race tonight, but also she lost this race tonight. She's going to be in the back of the point. She's going to be at the front of the points. I mean, it's going to be a hard-fought season. Can she recover, get back to the points lead? Can she maintain her points lead? Can she go back-to-back? Can she not go back-to-back, finishing dead last year tonight? We'll have to find out all here live on the Dega Boys Broadcasting next week at Bristol. What a banger of a race that's going to be. If you enjoyed this, holy cow, Bristol's going to be just as good all the way to the bitter end with Deegan in the front of the field, back of the field. Where's Deegan? It's like almost like, where's Waldo? Where's Deegan here tonight?
Absolutely. Well, look, unfortunately, we don't get any interviews in. She said she'll be back next week for Bristol, so count on it, okay? We're going to have Hailie Deegan in the booth giving an interview, so make sure you guys tune in for that. Let's wind this down, Jay. Another great broadcast in the books here with the Hailie Deegan Championship Cup. The first, actually, the season opener, but another one, I'm talking too much. So let's talk a little bit about how you can become part of the boys. Go to our channel, hit the join button, and become a channel member. Pick a tier that works best for you. Help support the boys here as we continue our quest on making it through the YouTube universe, I'd say. Big shout out to the dudes that are already part of the boys. We truly appreciate it. NJB Designs, Mad Duck in the chat, Javon in the chat as well. Thank you so much for being some great supporters. The Tactical Nerd, Jared, AG Jaden. We've got Steven Downton, Javon, Matthew Wood, Ham and Cheese. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We got Mr. Turbo Lover. Thank you so much coming out here, getting some comments, and liking and subscribing. We truly, truly appreciate it. If you guys want another way, and want to know another way to support the channel, go to our channel, hit the store button, go buy some merch, go get yourself some Dega Boy swag like this right here, Big Daddy NASCAR. If it's your first time to the channel, make sure you guys stick around. We have a very long and elaborate story on why that statement is so relevant in the NASCAR world. So make sure you tune in for a podcast, which I'll get with you, Jay, here in a second about that. But look, all the proceeds that go through those two avenues go right back into the channel to create more and better content for you guys. We truly appreciate everybody who has been a part of that. A big shout out to Dallas Seward, a G in the Dega Boys universe. Thank you so much, Dallas. You're an awesome man. All right, Jay, let's talk a little bit about our podcast side, what we got coming up there, watch parties, anything else before we move on.
Yes. Oh, man. If you guys tuned into the podcast on Tuesday, man, do we have a fun, cool segment there at the end of that. That is going to be in a full-length video tomorrow, so I implore you, beg you, or I won't beg you, but you should watch it. Go check it out. It's basically what's happening in the motorsports world. Basically anything that is grinding our gears, BDN moments, BDI moments, BDIC moments, Big Daddy FIA, FOM, whatever it is, go check that out. We've got everything that's really just kind of put a sour taste in our mouth in this motorsports season, and it's only May, so we still got another 5 months of hopefully everything turns around. So go check that out tomorrow. Also, Tuesday will be our podcast, and on Tuesday we're going to be talking about the races this weekend. We got Detroit Street Course with IndyCar and IMSA. I am so excited for it. It's such a great track, good racing all weekend long. Can't wait to talk about that with you guys on Tuesday, as well as previewing the races to come up in the next week, which that will be some of the races that are in our watch party for the month of June. Every month we do a watch party poll. We put it up on our community page for you guys to vote on. Pick about 5-6 races that fit our schedule at the Dega Boys channel with everything we have going on that we would like to watch with our community, and we allow you guys to vote on it. Whichever one wins the vote, we do the watch party right here live on the Dega Boys channel. It's awesome. We love doing the watch parties. We always get so much cool interaction on the watch parties, and you get our live reactions as things happen during the race, and it's fun. I love it. It's so much fun. So those choices are up on a poll on our community page right now. Go vote. I think the IMSA race is winning right now at the Watkins Glen, 6 Hours of Glen. So if you don't want to watch that one, go vote for a different one, but make your voice heard, because it's all about you guys. It's a community poll for you guys to vote which race we do as a watch party. What else am I missing there, Tom? I think that's it. I think that's
pretty much it.
Yeah.
We've got some more racing heading your guys' way here on Saturday with the PSCRL truck, so make sure you guys tune in for that. We are racing at Richmond in the start of a cutoff chunk of races. It's Richmond, then Talladega.
It's the
then there's
first race of the round of
There we
6.
go. Thank you. That's what I meant to say. I just sometimes it's late. So, anyways, make sure you guys tune in for that. We've got some more racing going on Sunday with the Nexus Sports Car Series. We're going to be at Le Mans, and then on Monday we're racing at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway with the Indy cars and the Nexus Motor City Cup. Or Motor City Cup. Nexus Grand Prix Championship. Sorry about that. Okay, so make sure we got lots of streams coming up. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Lots of fun stuff coming out. And yeah, we're gonna be here. So look forward to seeing you guys. Make sure you guys check out all of our socials as well. We got X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Discord. That's the one I like talking about. Our Discord channel has been growing like crazy. We got lots of new people in there. Lots of information for you to come out here and be updated in all motorsports news around the world. We put a lot of time into it. We love posting news articles. Feel free to post news articles as well from your side, as that is a community that we continue to grow and have fun in. You know what?
Nexus 499.
Oh, yes. The Nexus 499. Okay.
Yes.
June 22, right?
Yep. That's
June
it.
22.
Saturday.
The third time's a charm, excuse me. The Nexus 499. We did it last year. It was a huge success. Actually, we had a great race. We had great competitors there. It's 188 laps around Talladega with the 1987 Cup cars. It's going to be extremely fun. It's a whole production. It's a whole broadcast. We may be doing some broadcasts for the practices leading up to the race. Lots of interviews to be had with the drivers. Okay? So lots of opportunity for some airtime if you want to be a driver. If you want to be a driver in any of the leagues that we broadcast in, you guys can also go to our Discord channel and look up our leagues that we stream. And I've got all the links in there. You can join yourself if you'd like, and go have some fun with these guys. So the $4.99 is coming up though, so make sure you get your slot before we get the green flag. We've got trophies, we've got prizes. It's going to be
pageantry,
it's amazing.
I mean,
it is magic. It is etching your name in Nexus history. That's
and
what
one of
it
my
is.
favorite things too, Tom, is seeing all the different paint schemes and all the backstories that go to the paint scheme. So if you create a paint scheme for this race, you're gonna get your own spot here on the Dega Boys channel. We'll showcase it, talk about it. That's one of my favorites, is doing the little, I guess we call it our own little Nexus parade or whatever with the paint schemes. We did it last year, and I think we're gonna do it again. So
actually.
Yeah. I think
all right.
fun.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another great broadcast here on the Dega Boys Broadcasting Network. Make sure you guys tune in next week. We're going to be doing the same thing, but at Bristol. It's going to be craziness. Make sure you guys come here and have some fun. This has been another great broadcast. Thank you so much to everybody who came into the chat. Dallas Seaworth there. I can't believe I missed this. I'm going to go back and rewatch this. You have to. I think it's a A+ production. but thank you to everybody who came out and watched. Thank you to everybody who commented. Thank you to everybody who liked and subscribed to the channel. We truly appreciate you. We love you guys. Thank you to the channel supporters so much. We love you guys as well. Thank you so much. This is Thomas and Jay in the booth, and we'll see you in the next one.
The best iRacers in the business.
It's the way to do it. We're in the 87 cars here at Talladega. As you see the 15 car grabbing the wall.
Wow. He did it! He made it through that!
Wow.
Oh, we got contact! Oh my goodness! Oh, and he's upside down! Garrett Gusso is upside down! Mayhew's sliding!
They're not being able to stop the 7 car, losing it. He's into the grass on the tri-oval. He's going to get a penalty for that. He has no help, and I mean, this guy's got a rocket ship. Move aside, Kim Jong-un, the 46 crew can build a better rocket than you.
Your Nexus 499 champion is Garrett Gusso.
Garrett
He is the
Gusso!
winner of the 499. Garrett